This first call took place on December 18th, 2010 in the Mauna Loa Highway in Hawaii. As always, let's first listen to the call and then I'll give you the info after.
(911) emergency.
Police
Hello?
department.
Yeah, this is a 911 emergency operator on Molokai.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm in a white Honda, and my car doesn't want to turn off,
Okay.
and my brakes doesn't.
You have your brakes on. Where are you at?
My car doesn't want to stop.
You can't turn off your car.
Turn off.
Can you put it in neutral?
It can't come out of gear.
It can't come out of gear.
It can't come out of gear.
Okay, and you can't put it in neutral or anything like that. You can't turn off the key.
Stop.
Where are you at?
I'm passing a rubbish dump now.
Coming towards town.
Yes.
Rubbish dump coming towards town. Okay, a white Honda.
What?
5 Bravo 10, 5 Bravo 20 from Central. Got a white Honda just
Please
past
stop,
the
man. I
rubbish
can't
dump,
stop. I'm losing control.
heading towards town, past the rubbish dump. He can't turn off his car. Reported needs assistance. Who is this? Who am I talking to?
Gage, yeah.
Who? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, reported not able to put his car in neutral. Can't turn it off. He's headed towards town, just past the rubbish dump. And there's no way you can turn off the car, no way you can put it in neutral. Is it automatic?
It's standard.
It's standard. You can't kick it into neutral.
It can't. It's stuck.
Can you push in your clutch?
I can, but my gear is stuck.
Yeah, but push in your clutch.
I am.
Okay, and you should be able to slow down.
It's not slowing down.
Huh?
My car is not slowing down.
Okay, you got your clutch in and it's still not slowing down.
Yeah.
You got your clutch in and your brake on and it's still not slowing down.
I'm not slowing down.
Yeah, 20. He said he's got his clutch in, his brake on, the car is still not slowing down.
I reached it down. I don't know what to do.
26 last. Copy that. Where you at now?
I see a cop. I'm flashing him down.
You where?
I just seen a cop. I just flashed him down.
Copy that. He said he just saw you.
I'm losing control. My car is swerving. Please, I'm losing control.
Just keep trying to put it in neutral. Keep trying to put your...
I see a lot of cops.
Yeah, they're coming your way.
Please show spaceships or something. I can't stop. I'm gonna bang this cop. Tell this cop to move.
Yeah, you reported one of the officers is in the way. Need you to move. He can't stop. He's been trying to put it in neutral, trying to put the clutch in. Nothing's happening. It's stuck in gear.
I'm gonna bang this cop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm gonna bang this cop. I'm gonna bang this cop. I can't stop.
Yeah, have you tried your parking brake already?
My brakes are on. My car can't stop.
Okay, your brakes are on. Your car still can't stop.
Just stop. Just push your brake. I can't stop.
Yeah, he reported his brakes are on. He can't stop. It ain't stopping.
Thank you very much.
What? Hello? 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 Yep. Medicaid from Central. Are you okay?
So 19-year-old Molokai resident Gage Yap went to pick up his mail. Everything went as usual, it was just another day. But on his drive home, things took a turn. Gage's 1993 Honda Civic began to pick up speed. At first, he didn't know why this was happening. He was confused and began to panic. But eventually, he figured it out. The accelerator had gotten stuck and began to go further down, picking up speeds of over 70 miles per hour. Luckily though, there was no traffic that evening. However, he was getting close to the island's most populous town, so time was of the essence. Gage's cousin, Kyle Bishahuario, who's a police officer, took the call. Kyle sped all the way to his cousin and maneuvered his police vehicle in front of the Honda Civic. Kyle applied the brakes for about 100 yards and finally bringing the car to a stop. They were actually just feet away from the Paddler's Inn and just feet away from turning deadly. Besides the damage to the vehicles, no one was injured. And the people that you heard crying at the end of the call were Gage's sisters. They happened to be close by when they heard of the situation. Also, Officer Kyle, Operator Chris, Sergeant Randy, and Officer Stafford, they were honored for their bravery and heroism.
Molokai dispatcher, the RTO, Chris Newhart, received an emergency 911 call from a 19-year-old distressed male, Gage Yap. Yap explained that he was traveling towards town on Mauna Loa Highway, that his vehicle was locked in gear. Yap was very frantic and stated that he was unable to slow the vehicle down and unable to turn the vehicle, the engine off too.
Kyle, do you want to say a few words everybody here?
Thank you God, thank you God for his protection over all of us as police officers out there on the street. But I want to say a special thanks to somebody who's been there by me since day one as a police officer. It's my wife. 2 kids came in later, of course, but my wife. She's been there from day one, support, encouragement. Thank you to the chief, the department, giving me an opportunity. Thank you to my beat partners of the past and the present, and I just thank you all for this honor.
I'd like to just thank all the brothers and sisters in blue, not only in Maui, but also in Honolulu, Big Island, and Kauai, who often perform these acts of bravery on a daily basis.
And I'm going to present you also with a certificate of merit by the Maui Police Department.
You know, something that we do. This is our job, as well as the officers. If we didn't love what we did, we wouldn't be doing it. We're just glad we're there.
Police Department, and your assistance in this particular matter with your fellow officers. Job well done.
I was a first responding officer at an intersection. There's a lot of children, there's a lot of family. I actually thought that it was going to turn out really bad, and and I actually prayed, when the call came in, and I believe God would bless us that day. Really did.
This call was so intense, and I'm so grateful and happy that no one got injured, which is phenomenal news. Let me know what you think about this case and call in the comments below. For now, let's move on to the next one. This next call happened on September 2024 in Glasgow, West Central Scotland. Firefighter Control Beth McLeans took the call. This is what she heard at the other end.
Fire rescue.
Hi, there's a fire in my flat.
Okay, what flat position are you?
The first floor.
What's stopping you getting out?
I can't open the door. I think the fire's right outside the door. All the smoke's coming through the door.
Right, I need you to shut all the doors that are between you and the fire.
Really black smoke.
Right, okay, I need you to get, right, if you just calm down, listen to me, okay? I need you to get to the room that's furthest away from the fire, alright? Is there any smoke getting into the room?
Yeah, a lot.
Right, is there anything you've got in the room that you can put up against the door to stop the smoke getting in? Have you got like any bedding or towels?
No,
it's okay.
I don't want to go back out.
No, it's okay. No, they're on their way. Just stay where you are, okay? I'm sending the fire engine for you just now, okay?
people outside have said it's on the ground floor.
So the fire's on the ground floor. We'll tell the fire engines. We've got somebody telling them right now. We're telling them all this information you're giving me, okay? They're going to know exactly where to come. They're going to know exactly where you are, and they're going to come, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Is there any smoke getting into that room?
Yeah.
Right, you just stay right near the window for me and try and stay down low then. Okay? Is there anything at all in that room? Have you got any bedding, towels, cushions, anything
No,
like
I've
that?
got nothing.
Right, okay, that's fine. Right, just, okay, the crews are on their way to you, right? They'll be there as soon as they can. Okay, I'll be right here until they come, alright? Okay, are you right next to the window?
Yeah.
Right, stay next to the window and try and get as much fresh air in that room, okay? The fire engines are just coming up to the roundabout at the end of that road. You should be able to see the blue lights in a wee second. Fire engines they're coming right down, they know exactly where you are. Right, can you hear anything yet?
Yeah, I can hear them.
You can hear them? Okay, I'm going to stay right on the phone with you. I'll be right at the other end of the phone until they come in and get you, okay? Right, just take nice deep breath. Right? It's okay, just take nice deep breath. Yeah, I can hear them. Can you see them?
I'm stopping.
Right, can you see them? Can you see the fire engines?
The call came from a woman who, by the way, wishes to remain anonymous, said she was stuck in her apartment complex and there was no way out. The fire had taken hold in the stairwell and the smoke was coming through her door. But firefighter Control Beth reassured her that help was coming. And she was right. Firefighters arrived quickly and saved her life. Beth, who recently joined the service in 2024, said this: "As much as I was the one on the phone, the rest of the team in the control room supported me. I'm glad the caller was brought to safety." By the way, there was no info on how the fire began. Let's move on to the next call. August 1st, 2020 in Chupadero, New Mexico. 18 calls 911 because someone has been shot. Let's listen to that call.
Santa Fe 911, what is the location of
Hi.
the emergency?
I don't know the location, but someone's been shot.
Okay, are you on scene there?
Where's left?
Okay. What is your name? Do you know who shot him?
I'm pretty sure it was Aaron Melendez and the Southside Group.
Okay, I'm sorry, what?
I'm pretty sure it was the Southside Group. I don't know exactly who, but it was most likely the Southside Group.
Okay, and do you know where the victim is right now?
In Chupadero, New Mexico. I'm not sure the address.
Yeah, no, you know, you already left, right? So is the person
Yes.
that got shot still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have multiple calls on it, and we're getting them out there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Santa Fe 911, what's the location of the emergency?
33 Tapeo Drive. We need an ambulance fast. Someone's been shot.
Okay, who's been shot?
J.D. White.
Who shot him?
We don't know. I don't know yet.
Does he have a weapon?
No, he's unarmed.
Who's that yelling?
Hey, there's a lot of people here.
Is there a party that was going on? Or is there a lot of people there?
Yeah, there's a gathering.
How many people are there?
20 or more. I don't know exact count.
And you don't know who shot your friend?
No, I don't.
Where was he shot, or where was he shot?
He was shot in the front yard.
Oh, where at?
At a friend's house.
Okay. Do you know where he is shot at?
Yes, he's laying in the front yard of the house.
But where is he wounded? You know, where's the gunshot wound? Do you know?
In his upper chest.
Okay, is he conscious?
No, he's not. He's unconscious. No. we're trying to apply pressure to his gunshot wound.
Okay, what do you have to apply the pressure?
Just our hands, that's it.
Okay, can you grab a clean, dry cloth or towel and put it on his chest?
Okay.
Just go ahead and grab that and just put it on his chest and just apply pressure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right, I'm going up there.
Okay. Okay, just go ahead and get that towel, put it on his chest, okay?
Okay. Hey, we need a clean white cloth. A clean white cloth and a cloth to your chest. 911 says, we need a clean white cloth. They're taking him to the hospital right now, sir.
We're sending an ambulance over there, okay? We need to make sure he's...
Hey, they're sending an ambulance. Hey, we can't take him. They're sending an ambulance. They're already on the way, bro. Out the fucking window. Go! Let it go! I need Christmas guys. Everyone! Go! Get down now! Get us the white block and fly it again! Come now. Who is riding with you?
Alright, so are you still there?
Yes, sir. Oh, fuck out!
Okay. Were you able to get that cloth?
Hey, make sure, hey, Olive, make sure they get us surrounded and find the fence. Let's go! Step forward!
Alright, so you still there?
Yes, sir.
We need to worry more about your friends. Don't worry about everyone leaving and all that. We need to make sure that you're fine, okay? Were you able to get that cloth?
Yeah, they're taking him right now. They're rushing him right now.
Okay. What vehicle are they taking him?
There's like an orange car. It has different rims. I don't know what kind of car it is, though. It's an orange car.
Okay.
They're leaving right now.
You can tell them to not move them?
I told them, but they already left. I was trying to tell them, but they're all panicking.
No, I understand that, but we're getting them help. We don't want them moving around, especially a son like that. You need to keep pressure on that. He's gonna end up bleeding out, okay? Putting pressure with your hands not gonna do anything. It's not gonna help him at all. Trust me. I understand it's a scary situation, but we need to worry more about your friend, okay?
Sir, yeah, listen, they're taking him. It's an orange car that's we practice sanitary.
Do you know what kind of orange car?
I don't know the exact type.
Okay. Do you know which, I know you said towards Santa Fe, which
Hey, they're coming off exit 172 is the exit they take to the house.
Okay.
I'm on the phone to Pop there now. They're sending ambulance. They're already on the way. I don't know.
Alright, they already took off, right?
Yes.
Okay. 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 And nobody there at the party knows who shot him? Alrighty, so you still there? I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect. We're gonna try to locate your friend, alright?
So, a group of teens were having a house party. Two of those teens, 16-year-old Esteban Montoya and 18-year-old Vedanta White, got into an argument. The argument escalated and Montoya shot White in the chest. And like you heard in the call, instead of waiting for an ambulance, the group of teens decided to rush White to the hospital themselves. But on their way there, they ended up meeting the ambulance near a highway. 18-year-old Vedanta White, also known as JB, passed away in the hospital later that morning. And according to reports, no one was supervising the party and there were more than 20 young people who attended. Esteban Montoya escalated the hostilities and instigated a physical altercation with the victim through fighting words like "let's get it" and "you don't want this smoke," as well as inviting the victim to come closer. He also immediately left the scene and disposed of the weapon. Montoya lied to investigators as well, saying that he didn't shoot anyone. And Montoya's defense attorney, Dan Barlow, said this: he shot White out of fear. White, who is 6'6", a basketball athlete, attempted to punch him several times. They were basically claiming in self-defense, but the jury didn't buy it, specifically because of all the witnesses that saw Montoya pull the trigger, and that he was the one that instigated the argument. Not to mention that Montoya is also part of the gang called the Southside Goons, a group of violent criminals or wannabe gangsters. Esteban Montoya was sentenced to life in prison in 2022. His legal team, though, appealed the conviction to the state Supreme Court, citing irregularities and cumulative error throughout the trial. In 2025, the appeal got rejected, noting it is clear from the evidence the defendant was the initial aggressor in the fatal encounter with the victim.
Montoya shot and killed local basketball star JB White at a Santa Fe house party back in 2020. Just minutes ago, a judge sentenced the 18-year-old to life in prison. Brianna Wilson joins us with the latest update from today. Brianna, you've been monitoring the hearing now happening in Santa Fe for hours now.
That's right, Julie, and it got off to a rocky start with Montoya's attorney asking the court to postpone the sentencing hearing until his client undergoes a more thorough pre-sentence evaluation. Take a listen.
I'm not sure I've ever seen such a poor PSR in my life or in my career, but I would think that I'm asking the court to do that independent evaluation because I think that there's information in there that would bear on the issue as to whether or not there was or was not any remorse for this particular crime.
Why did you wait until the eve of the sentencing hearing to first raise the issue of an appointment of an 11706 expert for any purpose?
Because I was waiting to see what the PSR had to say, which didn't say very much.
Now, the state proposed the court proceed anyway, which is what the judge decided to do, but he didn't hand down his decision before hearing closing remarks from a few more witnesses and both legal teams.
When you look at the facts here, and you look at the fact that this was just a kid, he was 16 years old, you know, I don't know, I mean, perhaps he thought he was justified in his act.
Because he'll get out, no matter what this court does, he's eligible to get out. JB's not going to have that chance, ever. His family's not going to have the chance, ever.
Now, the jury reached a verdict last month and found Montoya guilty of first-degree murder, which comes with a mandatory 30-year sentence. Now, the judge says the 18-year-old will be eligible for parole 30 years into his life sentence. Back to you, Julie.
Let's move on to the next call and case. October 30th, 2018, in Darlington, Northampton. A man by the name of Dave calls 999 from his home. Let's find out why.
Ambulance, is the patient breathing?
No, she's not.
Okay, so tell me exactly what happened.
She was asleep, I thought. No, she's not talking to me at all. Ashley.
Is she breathing?
No, she's not.
Okay, so listen carefully.
Yes.
I need to know how old they are.
She's 29.
Are you right by them now?
Yes.
So listen carefully. Lay her flat on her back on the floor and remove any pillows. Okay, so as quickly as you can. Flat on her back.
She's on her back now. She's going blue, alright? She's not responsive at all.
Okay, so listen carefully. I'll tell you how to do chest compressions.
Yes.
So make sure she's flat on her back on the floor.
She is.
The
She's on the bed.
Listen. No, on the floor.
Okay, on the floor. Okay, 1 second.
So is she on the floor?
She is now, yes.
Place the heel of your hand on the breastbone in the centre of the chest,
Yeah.
right between the nipples. Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes.
Pump the chest hard and fast, at least twice per second and 2 inches deep. So let the chest come up all the way between pumps. We're going to do this until help can take over. Count out loud so I can count with you.
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Listen, do it the speed that I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count out loud.
2, 3, 4. Ashley, I need to wake up for me, mate. Come on.
Keep going. This
1,
is going to keep
2,
going
3,
until the ambulance
4.
crew arrive.
1, 2, 4.
Keep going with the chest compression. You're doing a fantastic job. You're doing really well.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Keep going.
4.
You're doing really well.
2, 3, 4. What's it done?
Keep going till they tell you to stop. Keep going till they tell you to stop.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's her name? Ashley. Okay. You going from? My wife. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you so much.
According to Dave, he said his wife, 29-year-old Ashley, had collapsed shortly after they arrived home, and that's when he dialed 999. The medical advisor, Stephanie Homer, answered the call and provided instructions on how to do CPR, giving Ashley the best chances of survival. It only took 6 minutes for help to arrive. Ashley's chances of survival seemed positive, but things quickly took a turn for the worse. After she had already been at Northampton General Hospital for an hour, she was taken to Kettering General Hospital because of the severity of her condition. Doctors weren't really hopeful with Ashley's odds. She was placed into an induced coma, and her family was told that she might not make it through the night. She remained in the hospital for weeks under the care of specialists. An internal defibrillator was designed to shock her if her heart stopped again. Eventually, doctors decided to wake her up for the first time, but she didn't react well, so they made the quick decision to put her in a coma again. After 2 weeks, though, Ashley arose, and according to reports, Ashley, now 34, suffers from Crohn's disease. At the time of the incident, she was really tired and dizzy due to the disease flaring up. She had also just given birth to their child not too long ago. But it wasn't the Crohn's disease that caused this incident, it was her heart. Ashley had suffered from a cardiac arrest.
I'm incredibly grateful that they've took the time to come and meet me again today. There aren't words that can explain how I feel. Yeah.
As I said, so grateful for what you did. The relief seeing you there that night was unexplainable, and you're just amazing people. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
all you do, not just for us, but for everyone. You're just amazing.
Let me know what you think about this case as well. Let's move on to the next one. December 6, 2010 in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. This 911 call that we're about to listen to creeped me the F out. When I heard it for the first time, I didn't know what I was listening to. I also didn't know if it was real. Turns out though, that it is, which makes it even creepier. Let's listen to the call.
Emergency dispatcher. What's the matter? What's the matter? Do you need an ambulance? Are you breathing okay? Is there anybody else there with you? If there's somebody else there with you, can you put them on the phone? Is this Willard? And you need an ambulance? Okay, stay on the phone. It's going to sound like I'm hanging up, but I'm not. I'm going to be dispatching an ambulance, okay? Okay, just stay on the ambulance with me. Stay on the phone with me. Who's that? Is that a neighbor? Is that your Who is that? Can you get to the door and let them in? Go to the door and let whoever that is talking, okay? In. You can't get to the door. Okay, I'm sending an ambulance, okay? Don't hang up. You're going to hear some clicking. Don't hang up.
Wake up. I love you. Are you afraid like I was afraid? You're insane. What's reality? What time is it? The end of the world is coming, Shirley. You're going to hell. That's what it's going to be about. You're in good shape.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm going to go get a cup of coffee.
Okay, who is that? Can I talk to that person?
Excuse me, you're sweet.
Who is that in the background? Is that a relative? Okay, why won't she come on the phone? Okay, stay on line with me. Court. That's for those condos? I'm getting stuck in this. There's station 3 right there. 2833 1 point. Okay. Has that person been drinking? You know, why was I going to get out of this thing? What's going on? What is she doing to you? Look at that. Every time I get back into anything in here. What's going on? I got this feeling that was wrong with me. And then I got a feeling she can go over the Okay, there'll be someone there shortly. There's an ambulance on the way, okay? Just hang on.
Mm-hmm. Choirs of angels.
You still there? Are you still there? Hello?
This number one call is from like right out of a horror film. Hearing the woman singing in the background is so disturbing. Anywho, this is what went down. It was a typical day on December 6th. 79-year-old Mr. Willard Lauders and 57-year-old Karen Lauders were spending time together. Karen seemed to be in good spirits that evening. She was singing Christmas carols and waltzing around the home. And Mr. Willards thought, hey, I'm going to bed now and I'm gonna give my wife a kiss goodnight. You know, it's something that couples do pretty much every night. But as he leaned over to do so, Karen grabs his genitals and bites his tongue off. Yeah, you heard me right. Mr. Willards, of course, was in disbelief and obviously in a lot of pain, but he still gathered his thoughts, hid behind the sofa, and called 911. When police get to the scene, Karen greets them by throwing a cup of hot coffee at them, followed by singing more Christmas carols. Eventually, police took control over the situation and arrested Karen. Mr. Willards was then taken to a hospital, and thankfully they were able to reattach his tongue. So it was said that Karen was going through a manic episode. She did go through a mental health evaluation, but I couldn't find the results of that. Karen was subsequently charged with felony mayhem and domestic violence. However, she didn't serve any jail time, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. So friends of Karen came forward and said this about Karen. It was alleged that whenever she stopped taking her medication for an undisclosed mental condition, these manic episodes would often manifest. In court, she would say things like, I love you, it's too bad you don't listen. Due to her unbalanced behavior, a plea agreement was reached. A judge decided that she would serve no jail time due to her being mentally impaired at the time and in the throes of a severe manic episode. The judge also agreed that William and Karen could continue living together, which to me that sounds crazy. But what's so weird too is that they would hold hands in court and kind of pretend like nothing happened. Again, it's just so odd. But it gets odder. I don't know if that's probably not a word, but it gets weirder. Karen is a Christian minister, and both her and Mr. Willards run their own music ministry. Again, it's just so bizarre. I don't know.
Karen Leader's husband told authorities his wife had been acting differently the past few days. She also did something some might say is different. Sheboygan police say Leaders bit part of her husband's tongue off during a goodnight kiss.
It's primarily shock or surprise. I didn't know of any previous incident.
Neighbors didn't find out what happened until the day after.
I heard some singing, and that wasn't unusual. They do that quite often, or practice piano, but it was a little later than usual. They normally are early to bed people.
Late Monday night, police and emergency responders arrived to the Leader's condo complex to find Karen singing Christmas carols outside. Police say she threw a coffee cup at them. Shortly after, they found her 79-year-old husband inside, barely able to communicate, with part of his tongue gone. When an officer asked him if his wife bit it off, he nodded yes.
I've known them a year, and in that time, nothing like this has ever happened.
According to the criminal complaint, Willard Leaders doesn't believe his wife is responsible for biting his tongue. He says her mental state caused her to do it. He says over the past several days, she was in a manic state, talking very fast and talking about spiritual things.
He did not want her arrested, but there are the domestic abuse laws that we have to follow.
Karen Leader's behavior in court, coupled with her alleged actions the previous night, prompted Sheboygan's assistant district attorney to ask for her to undergo a psychological evaluation.
Those are certainly flags that signal that competency may be an issue, and as an officer of the court, I'm obligated to raise that.
As for Willard Leaders, he was taken to Freighter Memorial Lutheran Hospital in the Milwaukee area to try and have his tongue reattached.
really give me your thoughts about this case in the comments below, because I want to know what you guys really think. Let's go to the next one. October 13th, 2021, in Moncton, Pembroke, a 32-year-old man calls 999 and said he's gone into a fight with his neighbor. Let's find out why.
Ambulance service, what's the address?
Could I get an ambulance, please, to 30 Tenby Court, Moncton?
Sorry, can you repeat the address there, please?
An ambulance, please.
Yeah, I need the address, please.
30 Tenby Court, Moncton.
Okay, bear with me while I locate you.
Okay.
Okay, and 2 questions. Is the patient awake?
He's still breathing, yeah. No, he's unconscious, but he's still breathing.
So, he's not awake. Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing, yeah.
He is breathing. Okay, tell me exactly what's happened.
Basically, he started on me and I just punched him a few times in the face and stamped on his head several times. There's blood. There's a bit of blood, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but he's still breathing. I'm surprised he's not dead.
So, you said that you've punched him in the head a few times and you've stamped on his head, is that correct?
Yeah. He scowled to me, I just I hit him a few times, like, and yeah, he's still like this. He's still like, he's on his side, like, but he's, yeah, I'd say, yeah.
And how old is he?
He's about 42.
42?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And is he awake right now?
Yeah, he's not conscious. He's coherent. He is. He's breathing, but he's.
So is he unconscious, sir?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and were weapons involved as well?
No. There's no weapons. No, he's just getting punched.
And is there any serious bleeding?
Yeah, there's a bit of a pool. There was a pool, like. So I don't know what that is.
Is the bleeding spurting or pouring out?
I think it poured, but there was no splurt unless there was a little accident. Yeah, a little bit. I don't really know. Basically, I just lashed out.
Okay, and is it still pouring out at the moment?
Doesn't look like it, no, because there's no extra pool. Like no.
Okay.
But he is. Listen to his breathing.
Okay, and what's your name, please?
Nathaniel.
And what's your relation to him, Nathaniel?
Neighbour and a friend. Apart from he had to go at me because of his partner, and I just snapped at it.
Okay, so if you talk to him, can you get any response out of him?
Lee, bruv. Lee, man. No, he's smashed like his blood. Almost his guts come out. It's coagulated. It's like.
So what has come out? Sorry.
Coagulating blood, like coagulated blood come out. It's pouring out his mouth.
Where's the blood coming from?
His mouth, like coagulated, like.
Okay.
He's really mashed up. Okay.
So I need you to keep saying the word now every time he takes a breath in, and I'll tell you when to stop. Okay. Okay. Starting immediately.
No.
Next breath.
No.
Next breath.
No.
Next breath.
No.
That's great. Thank you very much.
I'm not sure. Should I drag him away?
Should you what? Sorry.
Drag him away from the pool of blood that's in.
So
I drag him away from.
No, don't move him there. Okay.
Okay.
As long as he's breathing.
Yeah.
What position is he in at the moment?
He's in like on the side and back. He's facing the ground. Head.
He's on his side.
Yeah, he's in a star-shaped position. Like, I'm gonna give him a little shake.
So you're not to move him there. Don't move him.
I'm just giving him a little shake.
No, don't touch him.
All right.
Hello.
Hear me? Hello, I'm listening to.
Hello. Who's there with you now?
The paramedics.
The paramedics are there now, are they?
Hear me?
Okay, I'll leave you go with the crew. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
The man who made the call is Nathaniel Natal, and the man he got into a fight with is 41-year-old Lee Thomas. They had been neighbors and friends for about 3 years, and on the night of October 12, the two spent the night drinking together until the following morning in Lee's apartment. Then an argument erupted after Lee had received a call from his partner Sally Roberts. What was said in that call is not known. This enraged Nathaniel and punched Lee a number of times, who went unconscious. He then stomped on his head 3 or 4 times before delivering a powerful kick to his face. Lee Thomas was taken to intensive care at the University Hospital of Wales, Cardiff, by a helicopter. He died on November 10th, 2021. Nathaniel claimed it was self-defense, but the version of events was rejected by a jury. He was found guilty of manslaughter and sentenced to 15 years. Another important thing to know about this case is that Lee had mobility issues and required regular kidney dialysis, and Nathaniel has 13 previous convictions for 24 offenses, including public order matters, battery, being drunk and disorderly, and assaulting police officers. And the statement Lee's brother said this: "My brother had a heart of gold and was someone who would help anyone. He was also the only one who befriended Nathaniel after he moved in." Rest in peace to Mr. Lee Thomas. Let's go to the next one. November 12, 2010, in Yale, Michigan. The aftermath of this case is just really sad. Let's give it a listen and I'll be back.
St. Clair County 911. What's the location?
911. Listen, we're bleeding really bad.
Okay.
You got attacked by people.
You got attacked by people? Correct?
Yes, please.
What's your name?
Hurry.
What's your name?
Help. Help, help, help.
Okay, who attacked you? Ma'am, I need you to talk to me. Ma'am?
Hello? 911.
This is 911. Tell me exactly what happened. What's your name?
My name is Jeff.
Jeff.
I need you here.
Jeff, tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, someone came in and stabbed my mom.
Somebody came in and stabbed your mom?
Yeah, my mom and my dad, yes.
They stabbed your mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay, does your mom and dad need medical attention?
Yes, absolutely. You need an ambulance here now.
You need an ambulance there now? Do you know where the person is that attacked your parents?
Oh, I'm an ER nurse, but I can't manage these two by myself.
It's okay. Stay on the line with me. Where's the person that stabbed your parents?
Stay there. All right.
Sir, is the person there that stabbed your parents still there?
You need to lay down. No, you need to come now.
Yep, my partner is dispatching help to you now, okay?
Okay.
And so you said it's both of your parents, correct?
Both of my parents, yes. My dad has lacerations to his abdominal area. My mom.
Jeff, I'm listening to you, okay? Just explain to me what's happening, okay?
Abdominal area too.
You're in Marine City. That's a house? Jeff? You're in Yale, Michigan?
Yeah.
You're in Yale. Okay, hold on 1 second. We're getting you help, okay? Jeff, I know your parents need medical attention. Both of them need medical, correct?
Yes.
And just to confirm, you said Yale, correct? Yale, Michigan. The city of Yale.
Yeah, you got to lay down. Yeah, you have to lay down.
Jeff, please explain to me what's going on.
They got stabbed. I don't know how to tell you this.
Okay, just talk to me, okay? We're getting help en route to you.
You've been stabbed in the chest.
Okay, well, we need to control the bleeding, okay? Just stay strong for me. We got help en route to you, okay? We got officers en route to you. We have medical and help en route to you. Sir, are you still there? They're coming, sir, okay? Is your mom and dad both awake? Jeff? Please. Jeff, they're en route to you, sir. Are both of your parents awake?
I can't breathe. Yes, my dad is. I can't breathe.
What? Okay, is that your dad saying he can't breathe?
Yes.
What is your mom? Is your mom awake?
He's upstairs. My dad's upstairs.
Okay, I can hear your dad calling for help. Is your mom awake?
I can't breathe. I gotta get out. Dad, it's okay. Dad, I can't breathe. Dad.
Jeff, I can hear that he can't breathe. Tell him we have help on the way. Jeff, tell him that help's on the way. Where is your mom at right now, Jeff?
Upstairs in her room.
Okay, do we know if your mother is awake?
She is awake. She's okay.
Is your mother stabbed?
My dad. I can't breathe. Yes. Let me out. Hold on. Dad.
Jeff, we need to know, did your mom get stabbed as well?
Yes, my mom is stabbed as well.
Okay, is your mother awake and conscious as well?
What's that?
Are both of your parents awake and conscious?
Yes, they're both.
Okay.
My dad is pale.
Okay, so you said, is your last name Skinner?
Yes, it is.
Yes? Okay, just making sure, okay? Do you know where the person is that stabbed your parents?
No, I do not know.
You do not know. Is anybody else there with you besides you and your parents?
And my neighbor.
The neighbor is there? Do your parents know who stabbed them?
No.
They do not know who did it?
No, we don't know.
Okay. Were you in the house when this happened, sir?
I mean,
sir, help's on the way. Do we know where the weapon is that was used?
I'm going to get my little sister. Sorry.
I'm sorry, are you still there, Jeff? I'm still here. Hello? Sir?
Oh my God.
Ma'am?
Yes.
I need you to answer my questions, okay? Is your mom and dad still awake and conscious?
I don't know. My brother had blood all over his house.
I know. Just stay strong for me. We got to get these these questions answered for the officers. Do you know if your mother and father are both conscious? Do you know where your mom is?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Do you know where the person is that attacked your parents?
What?
Do you know where the person is that attacked your parents?
No.
What's your name?
I stayed in the basement and my brother ran upstairs. I heard something loud and I told him to go help because I heard screaming.
Okay, so you're the daughter and you said you were in the basement and heard noises?
I was in the basement with my
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, what's your name?
Tia Skinner.
What's your first name, Tina?
Tia.
Okay, so your father is where?
My father's upstairs and my brother's trying to help him.
Where's your mother at?
I don't know. I think she's upstairs in the bedroom or something like that. I don't know. I haven't gone upstairs. I saw blood on my brother's hand.
You saw blood. Okay. We need to know the address. Your brother kept saying 501 South Main in Yale.
Yes.
That's the address, 501 South Main?
Yes.
Okay, stay on the line with me. Do we know where the people went that stabbed your parents?
Oh, nobody saw them.
Nobody saw them? Do we know where the weapon was that was used?
No, because my brother and I were downstairs and I just heard people yelling and screaming upstairs. And then I told my brother to go upstairs to see what was going on. And I'm guessing they were gone because my brother's trying to help my dad.
So you told your brother to go upstairs and help when you heard screaming?
I heard screaming and I ran to the couch and I said, go help, because I heard screaming and my brother ran upstairs.
What's your brother's Jeff, right?
Yes.
Jeff went upstairs and what happened?
I'm assuming he called you and he just told me to stay down here and I did and then he handed the phone to me and I said, oh, what?
Are you in the basement still? What floor of the house are you on?
I'm in the basement.
You're still in the basement? Okay. And how many floors is the house?
There's the basement and then the main floor and then the upstairs.
Okay, there should be a Yale officer outside, okay? I understand. Do you know any injuries or anything that's wrong with your mother?
No.
Okay, just stay in the line with me. You're giving me good information. Hold on 1 second, okay? Can you tell me what you heard when you were in the basement?
I just heard yelling and then footsteps running down the stairs, a bunch of footsteps running down the stairs. And then I heard my dad come down, and now they're yelling, hurry, hurry, and I'm really scared.
Okay. And you did not see anything that happened?
No, because we were both in the basement.
Do you know who was in the house with your parents?
No, nobody was supposed to be in the house.
Nobody was supposed to be in the house with your parents? Okay. What are your parents' names?
Maura and Paul Skinner.
Maura and Paul Skinner? Okay, there should be an officer on location. I want you to stay on the phone with me until you see the officer, okay?
I have to go upstairs.
No, you can stay in the basement if you are not comfortable going upstairs. Is anybody else in the basement with you?
No, I'm just by myself.
Okay, you're just by yourself? Okay, hold on 1 second, okay? All right, sorry about that. I was just updating my partner, okay? Is there anything else you can tell me?
I don't know anything else. I hear footsteps upstairs, so I'm assuming they're doing something, but I'm not going upstairs.
Okay. Just stay on the line with me, okay? We do have an officer on scene. We're just trying to get more information, okay?
My neighbor's here, too.
What's that?
My neighbor just came down here.
Your neighbor came down? Okay. Does your neighbor have any information for us at all? Can I talk to your neighbor?
I think he's calling someone right now on the other phone.
Okay, just stay on the line with me if you can think of any more information. So what you're saying is that your parents were alone upstairs, you and your brother were downstairs, and there was nobody else in the house?
There wasn't supposed to be anybody in the house.
Okay, and then all of a sudden you just heard yelling, and that's when you got scared and told your brother to go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. And did your brother come back down at all, or how did you know what happened?
He told me I needed to talk to you.
Okay, he handed the phone and you saw him covered in blood? Okay. Now, what you're saying is that your brother was downstairs with you the whole time until you made him go upstairs?
I heard loud footsteps and my dad screaming, and then I yelled to my brother because I was on one side of the basement and he was on the other, and I just yelled, help, go help him, because I didn't know what was going on.
Yep, absolutely. And did your brother say anything to you when he came back down or handed you the phone?
No.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, okay? What I'm going to do is, and your last name is Skinner as well. Now, did you say your first name was Tina?
T-I-A.
Oh, Tia. Okay, Tia Skinner. Okay, what's your callback number, Tia?
I'm not sure. I think I'm on my mom's.
And do you have an actual cell phone?
Yeah, I do, but it's upstairs in my parents'
It's okay, okay? What I want you to do is go ahead and just stay in the basement with your neighbor. We're going to have the officer come downstairs and speak with you. So, just go ahead and stay in the basement with the neighbor until the officer comes downstairs and speaks with you, okay? All right. I'm going to let you go, okay? Okay, bye now.
The people who were stabbed were the parents, Paul Skinner and Maura Skinner. Paul unfortunately didn't make it, and Maura was left critically injured but did survive. So the people who committed this heinous crime are 17-year-old Tia Marie Michelle Skinner, 19-year-old Jonathan Kurtz, and 18-year-old James Preston. Tia, however, was the mastermind in this whole thing. I'll let you know the motive in just a bit. Okay, so Tia drew a map of her neighborhood on a diagram of the Skinner's home. This map showed a route to her parents' bedroom and a direct order to make it look like a break-in gone bad. She gave this map and specific set of instructions to Kurtz and Preston, who went on to commit the murder while her parents were sleeping. Cell phone records also revealed that all three agreed on killing her parents. Tia and Kurtz had been dating for about 2 weeks. And police said, and here goes the motive. She planned the murder because she was angry at her parents for taking away her cell phone and for forbidding her from seeing Kurtz. That's why she did it. That is insane and crazy. She was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Kurtz and Preston were also given the same sentence. What's extremely sad as well is that Tia was adopted by the Skinners as a child, and Maura is Skinner's biological niece.
That night is like a movie in my head that plays, and unfortunately, every detail of that night I remember.
She and her husband Paul were asleep when 2 masked men got in their Yale home and attacked them. Maura was stabbed 26 times. Paul was also stabbed repeatedly. He managed to chase the intruders out of the house, but he died moments later.
He was an ordinary guy that did an extraordinary thing. His thought was not about himself. His thought was to protect his family, and he did.
Stunning everyone, the revelation that the Skinners' daughter, 17-year-old Tia, orchestrated the attacks. Investigators say she was upset with her parents' disapproval of her boyfriend. So while Tia was in the basement of the family home on the night of the attacks, she knew her boyfriend and his friend were coming to try and kill her parents. In 2011, all 3 were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Maura Skinner says she never consciously thinks back to that horrific night, but there are triggers that take her back. She lives with PTSD, but continues counseling that she started very soon after the attacks. Another huge part of her healing is volunteering at the St. Clair County Victims' Rights Office. She says it's her saving grace.
A lot of times I do get to offer some sort of comfort. At least I hope that I understand what they're feeling and that it's normal and that we're here to do whatever we can to help them get through this.
When it comes to her daughter Tia, she's not ready to talk about her, but she did tell me this.
Is there still love there? Can there be love there? Love isn't a light switch. It's not something you can turn on and off.
As for her own life, Maura Skinner says it's the love of her family, friends, and community that helped her survive an unimaginable tragedy. She's remarried now and feels like she's in a good space, one that now allows her to think of tomorrow in a different way. Now I can tell you that tomorrow's okay. And every day I wake up and, like I said, it's a new day, but it's going to be okay. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean it's going to be good or bad, but it's going to be okay. And I'm good with that.
What a really sad aftermath. Let me know what you think about this case as well in the comments below. Anyway guys, that's the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you if you're a patron and or a channel member. It means a lot, and yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. And if you want to support me or the channel, there's always links down below in the description. Again, thank you for watching. See you guys soon. Be safe, take care, and as always, be kind. Pass it around. Goodbye.